Just how did we come to celebrate Father's Day in the first place? As Nikki Batiste tells us, its origins may surprise you.
Ready? There we go. Good job.
Pancakes and a parenting playbook
Could be his nose.
helped score 2019 Pro Football Hall of Famer Tony Gonzalez an award no touchdown ever could.
Just like you learn how to catch footballs and run routes, you got to learn how to be a good father. There you go.
Gonzalez is one of this year's Fathers of the Year, and his trophy looks a lot like an Oscar for dads.
I always tell my kids, it's not my job to make you great. It's my job to teach you how to be great.
The title puts the retired NFL star in some pretty impressive company of men. But to really appreciate it, you have to go back more than a century to a woman.
This is Sonora.
It is indeed.
She's the mother behind Father's Day, Sonora Smart Dodd.
This right here is her father.
William Jackson Smart, a Civil War veteran and widowed father, raised Dodd and her 5 brothers.
I love this.
Barbara Leesky and Betsy Roddy are Dodd's granddaughter and great-granddaughter.
She writes, people often say to me, you know, Mrs. Dodd, fathers sure aren't what they used to be. This remark is enough to get my dander up.
Yeah, that's her. That's her.
Dodd went on to start her own family in Spokane, Washington. And in 1909, they attended a church service on Mother's Day, itself a new idea.
She then approached the minister after the service and said, well, I wholly support the idea of Mother's Day, but what about fathers? When do they get their day in the sun?
The following year, the very first Father's Day was celebrated in Spokane on June 19th.
She had hoped to actually have Father's Day be on June the 5th. That was her father's birthday. Unfortunately, it was a little too late to get that done.
But that's why it's in June?
Exactly.
On that inaugural Father's Day, Dodd handed out red roses to living dads and white to honor the deceased. But unlike Mother's Day, officially recognized by the government in 1914, dads wouldn't have their official day for more than half a century.
When Father's Day was started, people made fun of it, actually.
Mother's Day was a much more easy concept, I think. There was a sense of fathers being stoic and not perhaps being used to being showered with affection.
Then, some retailers in New York City joined the battle to make Father's Day, well, Father's Day.
Would there be a Father's Day Council had there not been a Sonora Dodd?
I don't think so.
Yes, there really is a Father's Day Council.
We've recognized more than 500 outstanding dads.
Dan Orwig runs the nonprofit group. His day job is in merchandising.
Our goal was to build the awareness of the Father's Day holiday, which was not nationally celebrated officially.
At least not until 1972, when President Richard Nixon made Father's Day a permanent national holiday, a day Sonora Dodd lived to see.
Talk about an amazing final fruition of a dream. You know, a dream that starts by simply wanting to honor her father.
An honor the Father's Day Council continues with their Father of the Year award.
Remind me how to play this again?
So you say you're not Father of the Year material? You might consider taking a page from one of Dave Engledow's books. He's dubbed himself the world's best father and has no shortage of documentation.
I created this character that is often, distracted, clueless, completely inappropriate, as a way for me to work through my own fears as a new parent.
Switch it in right here.
His photos feature daughter Alice, now 8, and of course, that signature mug.
Is he the world's best father?
He's up there, but not exactly up there.
I'll work harder.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you rate him as a dad?
Maybe a 7?
A 7?
A 7? Okay, now look up. Lift your chin up a little bit.
Still, the world's best dad is now his full-time calling. And in that, he thinks, is a message for dads everywhere.
I love you, kid. My own biggest fear as a parent is being distracted. A lot of the photographs it's a reminder to myself, like, to put the phone down and watch the kid grow up. I don't always achieve that goal, but that's one of my goals.